Greatness is not some rare DNA strand. It's not some precious thing. Greatness is no more unique to us than breathing. We're all capable of it. All of us. Sometimes greatness is about overcoming insurmountable adversity. Sometimes it's just fun. Sometimes greatness is something you plan. But most of the time, it's just something you try. Greatness is a scary thing. Until it isn't. If we face our fears, it means we're pointed in the right direction. Even if that direction is upside down. You don't need an official code, an official net, or official uniforms to be officially great. Greatness needs a lot of things. But it doesn't need an audience. Greatness is not born. It's made. Somehow we've come to believe that greatness is reserved for the chosen few, for the superstars. The truth is, greatness is for all of us. This is not about lowering expectations. It's about raising them for every last one of us. Because greatness is not in one special place. And it is not in one special person. Greatness is wherever somebody is trying to find it.
The theme for this year's graduation ceremony is Strive for Greatness, Accept Every Challenge. We are all capable of greatness. Plan for greatness. Try greatness. Face your fears and achieve greatness. Greatness is not born, it is made. Greatness is for all of us, all of you. Go out and find your greatness. We will now be addressed by the Governor, Her Excellency Mrs. Jane Owen, followed by the Deputy Premier and Minister of Education, Ms. Juliana O'Connor Connolly.
Good evening, everyone. It's a great pleasure and a privilege to be here this evening to share this really important moment with all of you. I'm delighted that Honourable Premier is here and everybody else on the stage. I can see all your families and friends, just showing how very proud everybody is of all of you guys. And so tonight is a time when I expect everyone in the room is feeling very celebratory. I guess everyone might also be feeling a bit relieved and pleased. Maybe quite grateful for all of the support that's being given. Or maybe you're feeling a bit trepidatious about the future. I actually kind of remember my own graduation, which was not quite at the time when dinosaurs were roaming the earth, but it was in 1981 when I was graduating from high school, just like you guys. And I remember this great mix of emotion, and I thought tonight I would just share with you 3 or 4 thoughts that I kind of wish I had known then. So the first one is, I think when you are full of these feelings of where are you going to go next and how much hard work is it going to be, it is quite important as well, I would recommend, to try and make sure you retain some kind of balance in your life. And I have been really impressed, actually, to read about all of the other things that you guys are interested in, sport or theatre or music, or maybe just going out and spending some time with friends. You know, amidst all of the hard work and ambition, it's really, really important to make time for all of those things as well, just to keep it balanced. The other thing I would say is that you can't plan everything. And I think at this time of your life, it's a real temptation, isn't it, to kind of plan your whole future, try and control it. And all I would say is that if when I was aged 18, someone had said to me, you know, you're going to go and work in India, or you'll have your kids and they'll grow up in, you know, 5 different countries, or even if 3 years ago someone had said to me, you're going to go to the Cayman Islands and be the governor, I would not have expected it. So taking those opportunities that are not planned is a really good thing to have the courage to do. And one of the other things I would say is, this is not the end of learning. Keep learning. You know, you think you come to the end of school, or you maybe go on and do some more studies, 2 or 3 years. You think, okay, that's the end of it. Finally, the end of exams, no more exams, hooray. But actually, in order to continue to get on well in your careers, you will find, especially in the way the world is now, you are constantly being expected to learn new skills. So being open to continuing to learn is really important. And finally, I wanted to say, although your future success will, I know, be largely down to your efforts and what you do, you know, you cannot really achieve it without a whole lot of other people. And I don't just mean these fantastic people in the room who are your friends and families, but, you know, in the workplace, you will need to be having really good relationships with other people, either in the place where you're working or reaching out to other organizations, and having a sense of humility and respect and kindness is really important. And I would say, you know, I'm not saying you can't be successful without that, but I think it is difficult to be both successful and happy without that. And I know that what everyone in the room is wishing for you guys tonight is that you will be both successful and happy in whatever you do, and I wish you all the best for that. Thank you very much for inviting me this evening.
Thank you, Your Excellency. The Minister of Education sends her greetings to the graduands and apologizes for her absence this evening. We will now ask the principal of Clifton Hunter High School, Dr. Valence Buchanan, to now address the graduands.
Good night, everyone. Can I ask that the doors be closed? I'm sorry it's so hot. The facilities people are asking that we close the doors because they're working on the AC. Thank you. Good evening. Evening. Two people said good evening. So good evening to our esteemed faculty, our honored guests, proud parents, and most importantly, our graduating class of 2023. So welcome to our governor and our premier, and of course to our Minister of Education, Honorable Juliana O'Connor Connolly, who obviously has sent her apologies that she couldn't be here. She has been a beacon and championed the progress of education in the Cayman Islands, and we thank her in her absence. So before I address the graduating class directly, I would like to acknowledge everyone who made this event possible. So our amazing Clifton Hunter High School teachers, many of you are here, thank you for coming. Counselors, support staff, Ms. Chase and the graduation committee, Mr. Manier and the band members, our administrative staff, we have Ms. Maida, Ms. Cindy Ebanks, Ms. Linda Rankin-Baker, our security, canteen, ancillary staff, also our community partners, we have corporate members and sponsors, our parents and guardians. So all of these people have helped and nurtured and encouraged you all so that you can strive for greatness. So thank you to everyone. Graduates, today we gather not only to celebrate a significant milestone in your education journey, but to recognize the incredible potential that lies ahead for each and every one of you. Our theme this year is Strive for Greatness, Accept Every Challenge. It is more than a theme, it is a mantra. A way of life that we hope you will embrace as you step into the next chapter of your lives. Strive for greatness. These words resonate with a powerful truth. Greatness is not about being the best in the world, but about being the best for the world. It's about harnessing your passions, talents, and drive to make a difference, whether in the life of one individual or in the broader expanse of the global community. Along the path to greatness, you will undoubtedly encounter challenges. These challenges will test your mantle, your grit, and your spirit. Some may be small, like deciding which college major to choose or navigating the labyrinth of adult responsibilities. Others might be monumental, demanding deep reserve of strength and resilience from you. But here is the beautiful paradox. It is through these challenges that greatness emerges. When you confront a challenge head-on, you discover facets of yourself you never knew even existed. You unearth reservoirs of strength, creativity, and determination. You forge a character tempered in fire and adversity. As a cohort, you have faced many challenges, even experienced a pandemic, worked hard, and have made a significant improvement in our yearly CSEC exam passes of grades 1 to 3. With the help of your teachers, you have moved our pass rate at Clifton Hunter High School from 74.2% in 2021 to 81.4% in 2022. Well done. Yep, you deserve that. In your cohort, there are 31 students who, for the first time in the Cayman Islands, successfully completed the ILM Level 2 Leadership Training Award. I invite these students to stand now while we recognize them. All our ILM Level 2 students. Wonderful, well done. Excellent. Be seated, please. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. So, Clifton Hunter High School was a proud winner of the prestigious Conyers debate for 2023. Chad Powell and Ali Benjamin Bennett led us in this competition. You see pictures of them over there. In case you don't know who they are, congratulate them later. Well done, gentlemen. And if I were to mention all of our wins for the past couple of years, my principal's address would last far too long. So I'm just going to summarize by saying we're winners all the way, nothing but the best. Well done. Thank you. Okay, so today, graduates, you are 159 strong, with 95% of your cohort graduating. 58, yep, thank you. All right. So we have 58 at level 1, 14 at level 2, 68 level 2 with honors, and 19 level 2 with high honors. Congratulations. Look at that. Thank you. So our school continues to experience greatness. Remember, every challenge represents an opportunity for growth. Embrace them, learn from them, and let them shape you. Each setback, each obstacle is merely a stepping stone, propelling you closer to your goals. Let us not forget the journey you've already undertaken. Clifton Hunter High School is itself a tapestry of challenges and achievements. There were times of struggle, yes, but also times of triumph, joy, and personal discovery. Your presence here today, dressed in these caps and gowns, is a testament to your perseverance and dedication. I urge you, as you leave the familiar grounds of Clifton Hunter High School, to carry this ethos with you. Strive not only for personal success, but also to uplift others. Accept every challenge not as a deterrent, but as a catalyst for transformation. In closing, I want you to remember this. Clifton Hunter High School is not just a place where you spent a few years. It is a chapter in your history, in your story. A foundation upon which you will build many more remarkable tales. As you turn the page, embarking on new adventures, remember to strive for greatness in every endeavor and to face every challenge with determination and grace. In the words of the great Marcus Garvey, I trust that you will so live today as to realize that you are masters of your own destiny, masters of your fate. If there is anything you want in this world, it is for you to strike out with confidence and faith in yourself, and reach for it. And you, the graduating class of 2023, are brimming with courage. You always were. So, congratulations. Your journey has only begun, and the world awaits your unique brand of greatness. Well done, and thank you. So, I would like to take this opportunity, a very, very quick opportunity, to appreciate some members of our staff. Their names are going to go up in a little while. Some members of staff who've served Clifton Hunter High School with diligence and pride and fortitude over the years, but unfortunately are leaving us. We had lots of members of staff leave us, but we have some awards for 2 members of staff, and we have some appreciation for others. So, Ms. Chase? Ms. Maida? Thank you. Okay, so I'd like to thank, first of all, our MC, Mrs. Elitia Vassal, who will, where is she? She's hiding. She's in the back, okay. So Mrs. Elitia Vassal will no longer be with us. I would like to thank her. And we do have, I think Ms. Maida has something for her. Ms. Vassal? Okay, secondly, we have our previous principal, Dr. Richard Wildman, who is now SSIO at the Department of Education Services. We'd like to thank him for his care during his tenure at Clifton Hunter High School. A round of applause, please. We'd also like to thank the following people who have served the graduation committee diligently over the years. And that would be Ms. Gaynell Callender, Gaynell, Ms. Antoinette Cornwall, Ms. Cindy Ebanks, and Ms. Lorna Blackman. Okay, a final round of applause for these ladies. Thank you. Wonderful. Thank you for your assistance. Okay, so we have a DES Long Service Award that goes to Mrs. Evelyn Rocket McLaughlin. Is Miss Rocket here? Okay, so Mrs. Rocket didn't come tonight, so we'll make sure we give her award at another time. Thank you so much for listening. I'm going to hand over to Ms. Vassell now.
Thank you, Dr. Buchanan, for the heartfelt wishes and tokens. The Clifton Hunter High School Band, directed by Mr. Manier, will now perform a musical item entitled Clifton Roundabout. Thank you, Clifton Hunter High School Band and Mr. Manier. We will now begin the presentation of certificates. It is with great pleasure I invite Mrs. Sahila Moore, teacher of English, and Mr. Gary Gardner, assistant teacher, to announce the recipients of diplomas and awards. All presenters will be assisted by Ms. Madeline Whitaker, Ms. Linda Rankin-Baker, Mr. Sheikam Matthew Hales, Ms. Callender, and Ms. Minzet. Please welcome Mr. Gardner.
Ladies and gentlemen, this evening we celebrate with the graduates who have all met the criteria for graduation. The details of the criteria are outlined in your programs. It is our pleasure to present the members of the class of 2023 who have met the academic criteria for graduation. We begin with the Level 1 diplomas. I invite Dr. Richard Wildman, Senior School Improvement Officer, to present these diplomas. We are also kindly asking that you hold your applause until all the Level 1 graduates have received their diplomas. We begin with Jasmine Barnes, Mariah Bartlett, Jace Bennett, Chris Borden Greenwood, Ciara Brown, Willie Brown, he also receives an award for motor vehicles and automotive sponsored by Napa Auto Parts. I invite Member of Parliament Dwayne Seymour to present this award from Napa. Thank you, Mr. Seymour. Tyler Bush. Gilberto Caraballo. Jasmine Carter. Adam Chisholm Ebanks. Satina Connor. Ella Cunningham. Dylan DaCosta. Ajani Davis. Brian Dilbert. Bethany Ebanks. Janaya Ebanks.
Minister Joanne Evans will present Jonathan Evans. Mrs. Jonathan.
I invite Minister Joanna Ebanks to present the diploma to Jonathan Ebanks. Thank you, sir. Zachary Ebanks. Daniel Evans. Jordi Esquiel Garcia. Shamark Fisher. Carlos Frederick. Marvin Grant. Nathaniel Holland. Isaiah Hurlstone. Nelson Jackson Montoya. Jana Kirchman. Thank you very much, Dr. Wildman. We now ask Mr. Elroy Bryan, Deputy Director, to assist with the remaining Level 1 diplomas. Jamal Linwood Watler. Destiny Martinez. Tavares Mason. Myron McCoy Gordon. Marcus Macfield. Jarrell McLaughlin Ebanks. Jadon McLean. Leandre McLean. Javid O'Sullivan. Kason Paz. Ashley Finn Borden. Nathaniel Pomar Dixon. Kareem Rankin. Courtney Reed Jr. Bless Russell. Marlon Satuhu. Shaniqua Seymour. Randy Smith. Dorian Thompson. Giselle Thompson. Unfortunately, Gwendolyn Watler is unable to be with us. I'm sorry about that. Gwendolyn Watler. Marshall Watler. DeAndre Welcome. Daniel White. Jordan Whitaker. Noah Wiley. Shariah Williams. Janelle Wood. Jesse Wood. Josiah Seymour. Congratulations to all Level 1 recipients. I invite us to give them a round of applause, please. Thank you, Mr. Bryan. We will now move on to the Level 2 diplomas. I invite the Director, Department of Education Services, Mr. Mark Ray, to present the Level 2 diplomas. We begin with Arion Anglin. I invite MP Dwayne Seymour to present the diploma to Terrell Brathwaite. Thank you, Mr. Seymour. Alyssa Bush. Nikolai Christian. Jamal Johnson. Mark McLaughlin. Mark also receives the award for improvement in English, sponsored by Ms. Anola Smith. I ask Member of Parliament Heather Borden to present this award, please. Thank you, Ms. Borden. Sean Moore. Casey Paz. Alyssa Powell. Janique Russell. Jason Seymour. Ebony Solomon. Abraham Walker. Ricardo Witter. Thank you, Mr. Ray. Congratulations to our Level 2 graduates. Keep on striving for greatness. I invite my colleague, Mrs. Suhaila Moore, to present the honors and high honors diplomas.
We will now present our students who will receive Level 2 honors diplomas. I invite Ms. Lynette Monteith, Chief Officer in the Ministry of Education, to present the Level 2 honors diplomas. Ladies and gentlemen, it is our pleasure to present to you the graduates who have earned Level 2 honors diplomas for 2023. Our Level 2 honors recipients are Emmanuel Aka, Shanique Bachan. Shanique receives an award for food nutrition and health sponsored by the Cayman Islands Chamber of Commerce. The incoming president, Mrs. Joanne Lawson, will present this award. We also applaud Shanique for completing the Level 2 ILM Leadership Program. Thank you, Mrs. Lawson. Sean Bendo Carias. Jaren Bennett. Ronika Barrett. Sirion Bennett de Dios. Nathan Bent. Antoine Brown. Phyllis Brown. Kaylee Bush. Brittany Carter. Kaylee Challenger Martinez. Kaylee receives the award for social studies sponsored by Member of Parliament Dwayne Seymour. I invite Mr. Seymour to present this award. Thank you, Mr. Seymour. I invite Jaron Bennett. Jaron receives an award for building and furniture technology sponsored by the Cayman Society of Architects. I invite Mr. Eric Cameron, President, to present this award. We applaud Jaron for completing the Level 2 ILM Leadership Program. Thank you, Mr. Cameron. Antoine Connolly. Viana Cuervas Ebanks. Viana receives the award for music technology sponsored by Minister Isaac Rankin. I call on Minister Rankin to present this award. We also applaud Viana for completing Level 2 ILM Leadership Program. Thank you, Mr. Rankin. Alexander Daly. Taylor Duhaney. Donovan Dixon. Brandon Ebanks. Chloe Ebanks. Chloe receives an award for Business Studies BTech sponsored by Caymanian Times. I invite Mr. Ralph Lewis to assist with presenting this award. Thank you, Mr. Lewis. Anthony Ebanks Thomas. Anthony receives the award for CXC CSEC Physical Education, sponsored by Minister Isaac Rankin. I invite Mr. Rankin to assist with presenting this award. Thank you, Mr. Rankin. Samaya Forbes Kidd. Keosha Graham Osborne. Jonathan Henney. We applaud Jonathan for completing the Level 2 ILM Leadership Program. Stafford Hunter. We applaud Stafford for completing the Level 2 ILM Leadership Program. Rollin Jackson Jr. Anaya Jackson. Shaquan Jackson. Jadon Jimenez. Thank you, Mrs. Monteith. Miss Monteith. I invite Mr. Roy McTaggart, Leader of the Opposition, to assist with the remaining Level 2 diplomas. Jesse Matthews. Shaniki Matthews. Deandra McFarlane. Deandra receives an award for office administration sponsored by Fabry Zone. I invite Ms. Darlene Seymour to make this presentation. Thank you, Ms. Seymour. Katie McFarlane. Amelia McGowan. Cameron McKenzie. Allinger McLaughlin Jr. We applaud Allinger for completing the Level 2 ILM Leadership Program. Jada A. McLaughlin. Keely McLaughlin. Leanne McLaughlin. Destiny McLean. Deshaun McLean. Corey McLean. Raquelme Mallard. Leanne Mills. Haley Montague. Micaiah Moody. Neron Mouchette. Dalton Nelson. Dalton received a special award for CXC Cape PE. We invite leader of the opposition. He's already there. Oliver Amir. Analea Parker. Analea receives the award for Family and Resource Management, sponsored by the PTA. I invite Ms. Simone Scott to present this award. We also applaud Analea for completing the ILM Level 2 Leadership Program. Chanel Peterson. Shakira Pucci. We applaud Shakira for completing the Level 2 ILM Leadership Program. DeJohn Powis. Michaela Ramjeet. Jada Rankin. Michaela Robinson. Norham Robinson Maria. Mary Scott. Nathaniel Scott. Ms. Simone Scott will make a presentation to Nathaniel. I invite Ms. Simone Scott to make a presentation to Nathaniel Scott. Alma Smith. Jim Taylor. Maria Tejada Centeno. Cordine Thomas. We applaud Cordine for completing Level 2 ILM Leadership Program. Joel Watler. Anaya Webster. Jaron Webster. Deshaun Whitaker. Janae Whitaker. Renee Whitaker. Thank you, Mr. McTaggart. Congratulations, graduates. Let us applaud our Level 2 honors graduates. Thank you. I invite MP Heather Bodden to present the Level 2 diplomas with high honors. The recipients of our Level 2 diplomas with high honors are Leanna Allen, Leanna receives an award for English language. I invite Member of Parliament Chris Saunders to present this award. Thank you, Mr. Saunders. Leanna also receives the award for CSEC Mathematics, sponsored by Minister Joanna Ebanks. I invite Minister Ebanks to present this award. Thank you, Mr. Ebanks. Leanna also receives the Statistics Award, sponsored by the Cayman Islands Credit Union. I invite Mr. Basil Scott to present this award. We also applaud Leanna for completing the Level 2 ILM Leadership Program. Thank you, Mr. Scott. Jerry Allen Ezekiel. We applaud Jerry for completing the Level 2 ILM Leadership Program. Marie Bodden. Marie receives an award for Integrated Science. I invite Premier Wayne Panton to present this award. Thank you, Premier Panton. Winsome Campbell. We applaud Winsome for completing the Level 2 ILM Leadership Program. Trevor Carmola. We applaud Trevor for completing the Level 2 ILM Leadership Program. Malik Eden. Malik receives the award for Geography, sponsored by Member of Parliament Dwayne Seymour. I invite Mr. Seymour to present this award. We also applaud Malik for completing the Level 2 ILM Leadership Program. Thank you, Mr. Seymour. Amaria Foster. Amaria receives the Subject Award for English B, sponsored by Member of Parliament Chris Saunders. I invite Mr. Saunders to present this award. Thank you, Mr. Saunders. Kishon Gordon. We applaud Kishon for completing the Level 2 ILM Leadership Program. Rebecca Jackson. Rebecca receives the Subject Award for Media Studies. This is sponsored by Mr. Ezard Miller. I invite Parliamentary Secretary Heather Bodden to present this award. Rebecca also receives the award for theater arts and recognition for placing 5th overall in the regional CSEC Top 10 merit list for theater arts. These awards are sponsored by the Cayman National Cultural Foundation. I invite Ms. Melanie McField to present these awards. We also applaud Rebecca for completing the Level 2 ILM Leadership Program. Thank you, Ms. McField. Whitney Jackson. We applaud Whitney for completing the Level 2 ILM Leadership Program. Mika Leon. Mika receives the Biology, Chemistry, and Physics Awards, sponsored by the Office of the Premier. I invite Premier Wayne Panton to present this award. And she has more to come. Thank you, Premier Panton. Mika also receives the award for GCSE Music from Cayman Arts Festival and top performer from Spark, School of Music Performing Arts, which will be presented by Mrs. Amelia Mathis. Thank you, Mrs. Mathis. Mika also receives the award for Information Technology, sponsored by Cygnus Tech. I invite Mr. Delano Callender to present this award. We also applaud Mika for completing the Level 2 ILM Leadership Program. Thank you, Mr. Callender. Marco Lopez Francis. Marco receives the award for Electrical and Electronic Technology, sponsored by CUC. I invite Ms. Jessica Pollock, Manager of External Communications, to present this award. Thank you, Ms. Pollock. In addition, he receives the award for EDPM, sponsored by the Ministry of Education ICT Department. I invite Mr. Lance Barnes, Head of ICT, to present this award. Thank you, Mr. Barnes. Barrington McPherson. Chad Powell Jr. Shad receives the award for Principles of Business, sponsored by Ms. Kimberly Connolly, the Wick Candles and Scents. I invite Ms. Connolly to present this award. Thank you, Ms. Connolly. Shad also receives the award for History, sponsored by Member of Parliament Dwayne Seymour. I invite Mr. Seymour to present this award. We also applaud Shad for completing the Level 2 ILM Leadership Program. Liz Powery Turcios. Liz receives an award for art sponsored by the National Gallery of the Cayman Islands. I invite Mr. Nicholas Obi, Senior School Improvement Officer, to present this award. Liz also receives an award for Spanish sponsored by the Reed family. I invite Ms. Marva Reed to present this award. We also applaud Liz for completing the Level 2 ILM Leadership Program. Thank you, Ms. Reed. Jemiah Walters. Malachi Weatherford. Malachi receives the award for statistics sponsored by Cayman Islands Credit Union. I invite Mr. Basil Scott to present this award. Thank you, Mr. Scott. In addition, he receives the Principles of Accounts Awards sponsored by KPMG. I call on Ms. Deanne Blackman to present this award. Malachi also receives the award for Ad Maths, and this will be presented by Honorable J.E. Banks. We applaud Malachi for completing the Level 2 ILM Leadership Program. Thank you, Mr. Ebanks. Malachi also receives the Technical Drawing Award sponsored by Uncle Clems. I invite Mr. Ray Hides to present this award. Thank you, Mr. Hides. Martina White. Martina receives the Subject Award for Religious Education, sponsored by Mr. Anthony E. Eden. I now call on Mr. Malcolm Eden to present this award. Thank you, Mr. Eden. We applaud Martina for completing Level 2 ILM Leadership Program as well. Danae Wilson. Danae receives the Subject Award for Human and Social Biology. I invite Premier Wayne Panton to present this award. We also applaud Danae for completing the Level 2 ILM Leadership Program. We are proud of Clifton Hunter High School graduating class of 2023. You are all outstanding young people. Ladies and gentlemen, give them a round of applause.
I now invite all members of the graduating class to stand. Ladies and gentlemen, it is with pride that we present to you the graduating class of 2023.
Graduates, change tassels.
Please be seated.
Thank you, Ms. Moore and Mr. Gardner. We are proud of the Clifton Hunter High School class of 2023. Some of these young people have come a far way, and they have excelled. Congratulations, graduates. And now we will be presented with a dramatic presentation by Jonathan Henney, Alma Smith, Rebecca Jackson, and Mika Leon, on behalf of the graduating class of Clifton Hunter High School. It is entitled, The Journey to Excellence. Give them a round of applause.
A winner is a dreamer who never gives up. Sometimes it falls upon a generation to be great. You can be that great generation. Let your greatness blossom. Nelson Mandela.
Everyone can rise above their circumstances and achieve success only if they are dedicated to and passionate about what they do. Nelson Mandela.
You are never enough. You are not strong enough, not disciplined, not brave enough. You are not beautiful or handsome enough. You are not smart enough. You are not eloquent. You will never amount to anything good. You are a failure, just like your family. Your doubts, your fears, your insecurities, your past, and your health are all proof of how broken and defeated you all are. Not everyone can rise above their circumstances and achieve success, nor can you be that great generation. Your challenges will always steal your blossom.
My generation can and will rise above all circumstances to achieve greatness. Our greatness will blossom. For we are a chosen generation, his own special people who were called out of the darkness into his own marvelous light.
Love your neighbor and all that jazz. Those words do not hold true today. Your past, your hurt, your pain, even your very existence is questionable. Excellence, you don't want it bad enough. You don't possibly think that you have it within yourself. Look around you. Look around you. Your past offsets your future.
Your past is a wasteland. Don't let it steal your potential away. Although the pain may be all-consuming, you must overcome it to live to fight another day.
A toast to the promise of better days to come.
A toast to the journey of life in all its ups and downs.
Live strong,
Live proud,
live free.
unstoppable force, like a tidal wave crashing over my competition. You can't stop this man who blows past all obstacles. I'm the Michael Jordan of anything I do. A bonfire burns within, so hot that the sun seems like a candle. It guides me as I trek through the cold unknown, looking for all who dare challenge this man.
You call it cocky, I call it confidence. The line between those two words is pride, and my pride lies with God.
I'm a legend in my own mind.
Success at my side.
Respect is my throne. But you see, one day, I will be the greatest there ever was.
And there you have it. You must have by now realized it's true. You need me. Your challenges help to make you excellent. How else would you have realized that you are enough? And that if you truly accept all of your challenges, greatness awaits. And for the record, everyone is not a winner in life. If there were no losers, what would be the point? Challenge and the strive for excellence, competition and the strive for excellence makes this world the best. And I challenge anyone that wants to prove me otherwise. Strive for greatness.
Accept every challenge. Remember, we're dancing, guys.
Well, live strong, live free, live proud. Certainly nothing but the best. Thank you, Jonathan, Alma, Rebecca, Mika, and Winsome. Every year, we collaborate with generous sponsors and a prominent keynote speaker to recognize the outstanding achievement of our graduates. This year, they all send warm wishes to their awardees. Our keynote speaker for this evening is Mr. Seaford Russell. Mr. Russell Jr. is a director with the Boys to Men program, where he uses his upbringing under poor conditions to motivate and assist youth with similar challenges to develop the necessary refining skills to make them productive citizens. He recently completed a course at Stanford University to better assist young people going through drug addiction. He is a past student of the Clifton Hunter High School. He currently works as the lead sports journalist at the Cayman campus. He is proud of his influence on young people who eventually make wise choices. However, his proudest achievement came earlier this year when he and his wife, Catherine, welcomed their first child. Let us welcome to the podium Mr. Seaford Russell, Jr.
Oh boy. You know, I wasn't sweating this whole time. And as I was walking, I started to feel the water. I don't know if you guys know how nervous I am right now. My stomach is turning over, and make matters worse, I'm a little hungry. You know, I have been thinking how I can make this speech perfect. But I came to the conclusion that no matter how hard I tried, it wouldn't be. I just needed to do my best. And if we all are trying to do our best, that is always good enough. I wanted to talk to you about that tonight, the value of trying, the value of striving for greatness, and the results when you accept challenges. You know, it isn't common for someone like myself to be up on stage, and it is a great privilege for me to speak here at this occasion. But usually it's people with fancy degrees, usually famous or in high positions in their respective careers. But nonetheless, I stand here as a journalist at the Cayman campus, a director with the Boys to Men program, a husband, a father, with the latter two being the greatest gifts that God has bestowed upon me. But I wouldn't have had all of that if I didn't try. Try to have a good life and didn't give up. It doesn't matter what profession you choose when you leave these halls here today. You want to go and chase a degree, or if you want to be the man or woman on the construction site. Trades. Don't let anybody ever tell you that trades isn't something that you should get involved in. We need the construction workers. We need the plumbers. We need all of them. You see the billionaires that live on the hills. If all their toilets go bad one day in their house and all the plumbers are out of town, him and his whole family are going to head to the bushes. You need the plumbers, you need the construction workers. They play a crucial part in our everyday living. But whatever you choose in life, make sure that you give it your all. Make sure you try to do your best. Because it isn't what you do, it is how you do it. But no matter what, you will always face difficult times. I want to share a couple of my difficult times with you. Because, you know, being where I am today, I didn't just get there. Or it wasn't just handed to me, rather. You see, I once lived in cars, homeless, with my mother, my older brother. I lived in a tent several weeks, homeless. I lived in a trailer home, 1.5 bedroom trailer home with a family of 7. And during that time, I saw a lot of things, and I got into a lot of trouble. And a lot of that I raised up around trickled down into school. I see a lot of faces in here, classmates, teachers that I had my fair share moments with them, and it wasn't good. But there was a reason behind all of that. See, I was arrested twice before the age of 14, put behind bars. I won't get into too much detail about my life, but I'll share with you just a couple of things. I lost my brother. They murdered him while I was in school. And then the following year, they murdered my father. So, as you can imagine, that was a lot for a young man to go through, especially adding the fact that I was also in an environment where I saw a lot of drugs, a lot of violence, all that good stuff. And I became a part of that. That is what I aspired to be. I wanted to be a thug because that was what earned me respect at the time. It made me cool in school, and it gained, at the time I thought was respect, but it was in fact fear. No one really respected me. You know, my mother almost lost me. I was down in the bush one day shooting an illegal firearm with a friend of mine, and as I pointed the gun in the sky, the gun jammed. My friend took the gun away from me, and he touched the barrel, but he pointed it in the opposite direction and it fired off. If he had pointed it in my direction, my mother would have probably lost her second son. Friends, be careful when you're choosing your friends. You know, I say those things not because I did it, you can do it. No. I believe that we all are different, and we handle things different, and our circumstances are different. And you know, for me, I had a lot of help along the way. I couldn't do it by myself. You know, I have a lot of imposter syndrome when I stand up on the stage and speak to you guys. Anytime I do public speaking, I don't know if you guys know what imposter syndrome is, but it's basically when you feel like you don't deserve to be in the position that you are in today. And that's how I feel a lot of the times. I don't feel like I deserve my career. I don't feel like I deserve my wife. I don't feel like I deserve my child. But I know that I worked very hard for all that. And you will always face difficult times, even when you leave these halls here today. But I have put together a few tips that I believe will be able to help you in the midst of challenging times that I found worked for me. One of the things is to be kind. Always be kind, because you don't know what anybody is going through. You really don't. And your challenges might not be as hard as somebody else's challenges. So kindness is a great trait to have. Don't be quick to anger. I'm still working on that. Which brings me to my next point. Always think before you speak. Probably heard that before. You can't take back words. You can't. They hurt. Find a good partner. I know a lot of you young folk these days, boy, I'm always saying, boy, nobody out there good for you no more. They all bad. The boys are no good, the girls are no good. But there is good people out there. When you find them, appreciate them, keep them close. Don't take them for granted. I know a lot of other people would say, oh, I'm okay with being alone. But the reality is, I don't think anybody enjoys being lonely. But even worse, I don't think that anybody wants to be in a relationship that is toxic. So find yourself a good partner. Last but not least, always try to be forgiving. That's a hard thing. A lot of us carry a lot of burden. But it's good to forgive, let things go. how much time they gave me, but I'm about to close. In closing, but I know a lot of you hot too. You want to leave, and so I guess it worked out for the better. In closing, this someone behind me said the trade man, the AC man need to get cranking. This may sound cliche, but graduating tonight shows that you have already overcome a lot at your young age. You know, late nights, working on your homework, the heartbreaks, going to the class with a teacher that you don't so like. A lot you've had to overcome. But there's more struggles to come. But I can say to you guys wholeheartedly that life, despite all of its struggles and hardship, it is a beautiful thing when you try to make it that way. So, I hope you guys strive for greatness and accept every challenge. Good night.
Thank you, Mr. Russell, for a moment there. I thought that was a testimony. I don't know about you, but when persons share from their personal experience, it touches your core. Amen. Yeah, yes. It does touch your core. Mr. Russell, you have asked for the graduates to do their best. You have asked them to not give up. You have asked them to forgive, to find a good partner, to think before they speak, to accept every challenge. Sir, we want to give you a token of appreciation, and at this time I'm going to ask Dr. Buchanan to present our guest speaker, Mr. Russell, with the token to show our gratitude. Mr. Russell, again, we thank you. One of the highlights of any graduation ceremony is the opportunity to hear about the unique experiences of the graduating class. This evening, I invite to the podium Miss Leanna Allen, head girl for 2021-2022, and Mr. Jerry Allen, student council president 2021 to 2022, who will speak on behalf of the graduates.
Wow. Lee, don't you miss Clifton?
To be honest, I really do. Even though there are many challenges throughout our time here, I wouldn't trade it for the world.
Fox, these challenges helped build our characters and allowed us to strive for greatness.
Do you remember?
Remember what?
Do you remember the first day when we were all nervously entering Clifton Hunter? Our uniforms were 2 sizes too big, and our parents claimed we would grow into them. We met our teachers that we'd spend the next 5 years learning from, and most of us were just happy to see such a big campus, while others were more interested in the larger lunch menu.
Wow, that's so true. Remember when we used to roll down Performing Arts Hill? Now look at us, rolling up in our cars.
Protocol having been established, good evening, everyone. I am Liana Allen.
And I'm Jerry Allen.
We are extremely honored to present the graduate's reply on behalf of our fellow graduates. We, the graduating class of 2023, are the leaders of tomorrow. Our graduation theme is Strive for Greatness, Accept Every Challenge. And as my fellow graduate often quotes, once we have life, we have no excuse but to be great.
Tonight, we're not focusing only on ourselves. Rather, we are delighted to highlight the great achievements of this graduating class and reminisce on the many memories we have all made.
For most of us today is a great day. However, for everyone dressed in a blue gown, this is the moment we have all been waiting for. On this special day, we realize that our efforts, talents, dedication, the many sleepless nights revising for upcoming mock exams, trying to complete countless SBAs by the relevant due dates, time spent pouring into our extracurriculars, and the dedication placed on achieving top-notch results in the final CXC exams have not been in vain.
Greatness is the hallmark of this batch of graduates, as we have been known to shoot for the stars and accept nothing but the best.
However, our journey to this moment was not a smooth ride. We accepted every challenge thrown our way. These may have included rocky roller coaster relationships with parents and friends who we kind of now know only wanted the best for us, exam stress, health issues, and many other personal barriers. But we developed the strength to overcome.
Imagine having to finish a lab before a long, winding line on a wing Wednesday, or the attempts at achieving anything over 50% in an English essay. They more hard, boy.
Nevertheless, we embrace these challenges in our unique way.
I devised a strategy to overcome my English challenge. The strategy was this. I repeatedly begged Miss Chotcon for one extra mark, or 1% to be rounded up. You know, she still ain't give me that mark.
Because of the challenges, we learned several lessons. Math taught resilience, as every problem had a solution. It kind of just had to be figured out.
English taught us patience, as every story had an ending.
Science taught us how diverse components can interact differently, whether positively or negatively.
Business and accounting made it clear that risk had to be taken to succeed.
Technology taught us creativity and innovation to navigate our fast-paced and ever-changing world.
Humanities allowed us to understand different perspectives, think critically, and affect positive changes.
The arts taught us self-expression, creativity, and allowed our minds to be free.
Physical education was definitely more than running, as it focused on teamwork and a healthy lifestyle. The mountains of homework, the steep deadlines, and oh my gosh, the cliff of the SBA all came together to make us who we are, destined for greatness.
We had a newfound home. We lugged around binders with past papers spanning 2 decades. We were here wondering, why does man pack us up with so much stuff? But without his dedication, we could have never achieved amazing results. Mr. Campbell, we appreciate you. We created nicknames like Aki Brown and talked about anything that was on our minds. The class was a safe haven where we unapologetically were ourselves. Mr. Brown, we'll miss you. Anybody remember those colored buckets from accounts class to help us remember debits and credits? Do you remember that teacher making up songs about current assets?
Beyonce Collins.
Although we strove for
greatness, we also had moments of procrastination. On several occasions, our lab was due. We had no excuse for completing it. The long, loud lectures from our teachers made us regret it.
Jerry, you never shame? Boy, our attention would have been better, man.
Mr. Arlene, we appreciate the tireless work to help us get as many marks on our IT and EDPM SBAs as possible.
For many of us, our counselors played an integral part in our lives. Your intuition and discernment had a calming influence in our times of storm. We will always remember you. You gave us hope and helped us to truly become and believe in who we can become.
Student Council, Key Club, Leo's Club, Optimus Club, Flight Club, and the Baking Club, and many others helped us to broaden our scope of learning and immerse us in the real world.
Ms. Maida and the team of executive offers covered every lateness and carried out the task of reminding us about every medical and other appointments. Additionally, they went beyond to ensure that our every need was met. We are incredibly grateful for your motherly insight. We were fed, sometimes more than we cared to, and we dwelled in a clean and safe environment for our 5 long years at Clifton Hunter High School. Together, the ancillary staff did it with pride and expressions of care for us. These acts of kindness, shown by the ever-present janitorial and security teams and the canteen staff, will always be remembered.
Yo, none of this would have been possible without the constant support and unconditional love of our parents or guardians or other family members. You're the ones who sacrificed time, money, and effort to ensure that we could be here tonight. Families, you are our why.
Mommy, you are my rock throughout the most difficult year of our lives. Fellow graduates, I know that you can say the same about your moms. We love you.
Dads. Dads, you kept us courageous through every fight. We love you. You. Because of your care and nurturing that we've had at Clifton Hunter High School, among us tonight are future leaders in every field. Content creators, musicians, visual arts creators, chefs, lawyers, doctors, athletes. The list is infinite. All of us graduates have a purpose in life to make an impact, a purpose in life to make a change, and a purpose in life to make a difference.
Clifton Hunter has taught us to be fierce and to face every challenge head on. Despite the challenges faced, look at how far we've come. We literally
started from the bottom, now we're here. It feels like yesterday, the day we were scared and curious about the future. Clifton Hunter High School was our new beginning. Goldfield, Simboko, and of course, the best, latest later.
I'm not too sure about that.
Played a significant role in shaping us to the extraordinary youths we are today. We are here, we have grown, we are wiser. Class of 2023, we have set the bar higher. Our destiny is greatness.
Some have represented our school in youth parliament, others have entered and performed creditably in tourism and other debating competitions, culinary arts competitions, and many other endeavors. Speaking of greatness, it is from our batch that the first Caymanian, Mr. Chad Powell, was chosen to represent this country in the UK House of Commons.
Amongst us are also exceptionally talented athletes in various sports. These include, but are not limited to, netball, football, track and field, and volleyball.
We have enhanced our skills through completing valuable internships and work experience, networking with professionals, and making a mark for ourselves in our community and the world of work.
Let us acknowledge the many graduates of our class who have achieved exceptional grades in their CXC examinations and topped the regional charts. Every student with a cap and gown has proven greatness tonight. Through trials and tribulations, we have come out victorious and stamped our grandeur on these school grounds. Throughout our approximate 1,140-day Clifton Hunter journey, we endured no phone at school, no long hair, no extra jewelry. Thought we had a challenge, right? Look at us now. We are overcomers. Proverbs 16 verse 3 states, and I quote, "Commit your work to the Lord, and your plans will succeed. By the grace of God, we have journeyed this far. With God, all things remain possible."
Therefore, accept every challenge. Strive for greatness.
Thank you, Liana and Jerry, for that exhilarating delivery. A future politician in the making. Thumbs up. Somebody needs to mentor Jerry. Not calling any names. Well done. We now move to the exciting part of this evening's proceedings, the presentation of special awards. To begin this segment, we acknowledge the leadership of the head boy and head girl of the graduating class of 2023. I invite Mr. Elroy Bryan, Deputy Director, Deputy Director, Department of Education Services, to present this award. These awards are sponsored by Cayman National Bank. Ladies and gentlemen, our lead students for the class of 2023, head boy, head girl, Malik Eden and Liana Allen. Thank you, Mr. Bryan. The Leo Club Award. The Leo's Award for the most outstanding service goes to a student who has demonstrated an excellent attitude to the service of others at school and in the wider community. I invite Ms. Alicia Hansraj, First Vice President for the Lions Club of Tropical Gardens, to present this award. This year, the Leo Club Award goes to Mika Leon. Thank you, Ms. Hansraj. Congratulations, Mika. Key Club Award. I invite Mr. Ibontomi Ogbe, incoming president of the Kiwanis Club, to present the Key Club Award. The Key Club Award is presented to the most outstanding Key Club leader who excelled in leadership and community service. The student who exemplifies positive leadership and unwavering commitment to others. That individual is Liana Allen. Thank you, Mr. Ogbe, and congratulations, Liana. The Christian Character Award is presented in honor of former pastor of the Agape Family Worship Center, Pastor Al Ebanks, and is sponsored by the church. The recipient is someone who upholds the highest standards of personal integrity and exhibits the values inspired by Christian principles. I invite Pastor Andrew Ebanks to present this award. The 2023 recipient of the Christian Character Award is Martina White. Thank you, Pastor Ebanks, and congratulations, Martino. The Ethics Award. This year, the award is presented to a student who has displayed outstanding work ethic and integrity in every area of school life. The individual demonstrated excellent study habits and consistently took pride in producing high-quality work. This student also demonstrated kindness, respect, honesty, and a willingness to assist peers and staff when asked. I invite Mr. Malcolm Eden to present this award. The Ethics Award is sponsored by AudioFile and is presented to Kishon Gordon. She's surprised. Well done, Kishon. This year we have 2 recipients of the Ethics Award. The other recipient is Malachi Weatherford. Well done, Malachi. Thank you, Mr. Eden. The Leadership Award. The Leadership Award this year is sponsored by Cayman National Bank. The award goes to the graduating student who most exemplifies initiative, positive role modeling, the ability to command the respect of teachers and peers, evidence of being an independent thinker, setting high standards for self, and someone that others want to be around. It is awarded to a student who has led in several aspects of school life. I now invite Dr. Valence Buchanan to assist with this award. The Leadership Award for 2023 goes to Jerry Allen. Thank you, Dr. Buchanan, and well-deserved, Jerry. Outstanding Community Service Award. This award goes to the student with the most community service hours. This is sponsored by the Prospect Member of Parliament Constituency Office. I invite Mr. Tavis Walters to present this award. The award goes to Nikolai Christian. Well done, Nikolai, and thank you, Mr. Walters. Award for Top Student in the Arts. I invite Member of Parliament, Dwayne Seymour, to present the top students in the arts. The Award for Excellence in the Arts is sponsored by Mrs. Cindy Ebanks in memory of her late husband, Mr. David Jonathan Ebanks, Jr. This year, the Award for Excellence in the Arts goes to Mika Leon. Congratulations, Mika, and thank you, Mr. Seymour. Most improved in science. This award goes to the student who the science department has determined was the most improved student in science. This cash award towards the student studies is also sponsored by Health City Cayman Islands. The award for the most improved student in science will go to, but I ask Ms. Shakira Connor to present this award. The award for most improved in science goes to Janelle Wood. Janelle is not here at this time. Thank you, Ms. Connor. Top Science Student Award. This year, we are pleased to award for the first time a student who has been the most outstanding in sciences. This cash award towards the student studies is sponsored by Health City Cayman Islands. Ms. Connor will be presenting this award. The most outstanding student in the sciences this year is Mika Leon. Thank you, Ms. Connor, and congratulations, Mika. The award for excellence in STEM. This award is presented to the individual who has excelled in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. It is sponsored by DART Cayman. I invite Mrs. Joanne Lawson to present this award. The award for excellence in STEM goes to Marco Lopez Francis. We will now present the Most Improved Student in Science Award. Ms. Connor. The Most Improved Student in Science is Janelle Wood. Well done, Janelle. Jean Thompson Computer Science Award. I invite Mr. Richard Parchment to present the Computer Science Award. This award is sponsored by Tech Cayman and is awarded to the student who has excelled in subjects and other activities related to the field of computer science. The award goes to Mika Leon. Well done, Mika, and thank you, Mr. Parchment. Overcomers Award. I invite Ms. Jenny Rivers to present these awards. This year, 3 students will receive the Overcomers Award, sponsored by the Rivers family, and is awarded to students for noteworthy resilience. The awardees are Allinger McLaughlin, Leanna Allen, and Janelle Wood. Congratulations, graduates, and thank you, Ms. Rivers. Sportsmanship Awards. The next awards are the Clifton Hunter High School Sportsmanship Awards, sponsored by the #1 Shoe Shop. These awards are presented to the male and female student who embodies good sportsmanship and team spirit. Mr. Christopher Goddard will present these awards. The Sportsmanship Awards for 2023 goes to Jerry Allen and Mika Leon. Congratulations, Jerry and Mika. And thank you, Mr. Goddard. The Save Our Youth Foundation. The Achievement Medallion for the Save Our Youth Foundation is awarded to 2 recipients, 1 male and 1 female, based on the following criteria. A student who has demonstrated effort and shown improvement in academics, sports, behavior and/or volunteerism or community service. A student who, despite significant family, social, and personal challenges, works hard and continues to focus on improvements at school and in extracurricular activities. I invite Ms. Jacqueline Duffus Monroe, board member of the Save Our Youth Foundation, to present these awards. This year, the Save Our Youth Foundation Awards go to Jerry Allen and Mika Leon. Thank you, Ms. Monroe, and thank you, Jerry and Mika, for showcasing greatness. The Chris Bounds Award for Resilience. This award is sponsored by Hides & Sons and I invite Mr. Ray Heiss to do this presentation. The recipients of the Chris Bones Awards for Resilience are students who have overcome extreme personal challenges during their time at Clifton Hunter High School. But they were able to rise above those circumstances and meet the graduation requirement. These students are Micaiah Moody, Abraham Walker, and Alexander Daly. And I will say, these students have overcome some serious challenges, and this class will know. Thank you, Mr. Hydes, and students, do continue to find your greatness. The Governor's Award. I invite Her Excellency Mrs. Jane Owen to present the Governor's Award. Two students have shown significant academic improvement, particularly over the last 2 years at Clifton Hunter High School, based on their cognitive achievement test predictions and their actual results obtained. These individuals most exemplify diligence, industry, and a great commitment to academic success. This year, the two recipients for the Governor's Award are Jaren Bennett and Jonathan Henney. Thanks to the Governor for sponsoring these awards. Congratulations, Jaren and Jonathan. The Deputy Governor's Award. I invite Mr. Franz Manderson to present the Deputy Governor's Award. The Deputy Governor's Award goes to a student who exhibits good citizenship and leadership, promotes Caymanian values, inspires and motivates his or her peers, serves as a role model, and shows great academic achievement. This year, the award goes to Chad Powell, Jr. Thank you, Deputy Governor, for sponsoring this award, and well done, Chad. The Clifton Hunter High School Principals Awards. I now invite Ms. Alyssa Manderson to present the Principals Awards. This award is sponsored by Cayman Enterprise City. Clifton Hunter seeks to honor outstanding students who reflect the ethos of this institution and the motto, which is, These awards go to the students who exhibit excellent deportment, citizenship, and excellent effort in their studies. The recipients of the Clifton Hunter High School Principals Award are Liz Purry Tusios, Liana Allen, Jonathan Henney. Thank you, Ms. Manderson, and congratulations, students. The Clifton Hunter High School is delighted to recognize the excellence of 10 students who earned the top 10 highest averages in external examinations in 2022. The awards are sponsored by the Cayman National Bank. I invite Mr. Adrian Jones to present these awards. The top 10 highest averages awards, and the awardees are Mika Leon, Liana Allen, Malachi Weatherford, Rebecca Jackson, Chad Powell Jr., Amariah Foster, Danae Wilson, Marie Bodden, Kishawn Gordon, and Winsome Campbell. We thank the Cayman National Bank for sponsorship of these awards. Well done, students, and thank you, Mr. Jones. The the 2023 Award for Academic Excellence. I now invite Ms. Marina Carunta, Executive Director of Ernst & Young, to present this award. The Clifton Hunter High School is proud to present this award from Ernst & Young. There's an attractive cash award and a gift to the recipient. The 2023 recipient of the Academic Excellence Award goes to Malachi Weatherford. Well done, Malachi. The Student of the Year Award. Clifton Hunter High School is proud to present the Best All-Round Student, the Student of the Year for 2023. This award has been kindly sponsored by CUC. The Student of the Year is receiving a trophy and a grant from CUC to assist with tertiary education locally or overseas. I invite Ms. Jessica Pollock to present this award. Selection for this award is based on demonstrated proficiency, competency, involvement, and citizenship demonstrated in the areas of academics, leadership, extracurricular activities, and community involvement. Ladies and gentlemen, the recipient of the Student of the Year Award is Mika Leon. Congratulations, Mika, on all of your achievements. We sincerely thank CUC and all other sponsors for their partnership and investment in the development of our youth. Thank you, Ms. Jessica, for assisting with the presentation. Congratulations to all students, all of our graduates who have received subject awards, special awards tonight. A special word of thanks also goes to our sponsors. I now invite Chad Powell Jr., Vice President of Student Council for 2021-2022, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Protocol having been established, good evening, everyone. It's my distinct pleasure and honor to move the vote of thanks for this evening. But don't worry, I'll be finished faster than those Wings on Wings Wednesday. It's important that we show appreciation to those that have helped us through our journey so far, our faithful gardeners tending to this year's harvest of students. Let our hearts be filled with gratitude, lest they grow empty in their thoughtlessness. Firstly, our gratitude goes to God, our Heavenly Father, without whom we would not be here this evening. The gift of life is one we are thankful for, and one we must not take for granted. Thank you, Mr. Seaford Russell. Your words really touched me and the rest of this class tonight in ways that I wasn't expecting. And it's truly given us an insight into how far we can go no matter our situations. We would like to thank Ernst & Young along with our other corporate sponsors, for the awards that they have provided, as they've helped make this evening possible. We would also like to thank our specially invited guests, such as the Premier and the Governor, for coming up and showing their support for this graduated class. Thank you to the media as well. Our journey to graduation was lit by a path of amazing school staff who guided us along the way. We would like to thank our 3 principals that we've had over the years, Ms. Beckford, Dr. Wildman, and Dr. Buchanan, who each took us on at different legs of our journey. We also would like to thank the teachers who touched our lives and really gave us that support that we needed in that classroom, and the auxiliary staff who provided the care and the support that we needed outside of the classroom. A special thank you to the staff of SciFec, Cayman Prep, St. Ignatius, and Ms. Blackman at UCCI, who helped us when we were in year 12. A special thank you to the graduation committee, so ably led by Ms. Chase, for putting this incredible evening together. Your efforts are greatly appreciated. Thank you to the arts departments for providing music, decorations, and performance pieces this evening as well. You have composed beautiful pieces that have forever been etched in the minds of this class, and for that we are thankful. And to our loving parents, thank you. Without you, none of us would be here. We're grateful for every first day of school, prepping your little one, every long night spent helping with assignments and responsibilities, and every gray hair you'll soon be seeing if you haven't already. Your babies have made it, and we could not have done it without you. To you, my fellow graduates, we have supported each other in ways that none but ourselves could. The brotherhood and sisterhood that I still feel, and I will still feel, even as I go home tonight and reflect on the journey we've went through together, is unrivaled. They say it takes a village to raise a child, and it would not have been possible for us to make it this far without the love, support, and efforts you have all shown us as our mentors, teachers, parents, and village members. I'll see you all in the village square.
Thank you, Chad. Ladies and gentlemen, it would be remiss of me not to thank you for your support with the warmth this evening. I'm going to ask you to give the graduates a round of applause because they are in gowns, and I do believe they have done very well this evening under extreme circumstances. We do thank you very much for your understanding. We celebrate with our graduates. We have celebrated the iceberg of the greatness. We also share with them the encouragement to continue doing well and to demonstrate nothing but greatness. As we prepare for the recessional, I ask that you stand for the benediction, which will be followed by the exiting of the platform party and the graduates, and then we will ask our guests to follow behind. At this time, I'm going to ask Pastor Justice French to come and close us with the benediction. Please stand.
Well, I'm sorry, but you never call a preacher to close out an event. I'm just kidding. But we know it's hot in here when you got to take your glasses off because it keeps fogging up. But I do take some comfort in knowing that not only us bodybuilders are sweating, but even you skinny folks are too. I want to say congratulations to all the graduates. You've done well. You got plenty more to come too. And I want to be an appropriate pastor if I didn't leave you with just one message. Your message is about being great and overcoming your challenges. So that brings me to one young man that even to his family only saw him as a little shepherd boy. Nothing further beyond that, he was just a shepherd boy. So when all the big folks went out and tackled, life's challenges, They cowered behind all those challenges, but it was one boy who was just a shepherd boy who took several small challenges, which led him up to the biggest challenge in his own life. So every challenge that comes to you, you just take those stones that God gives you and get ready just to fling them as hard as you can fling them and take out every giant in your way. You understand? Because whether you're a Russell, whether you're a Pennington, whether you're a French, Mr. Jones can tell you some stories from me, but we'll keep that to ourselves, right, sir? Thank you. God calls you from all likes and all ways of life, but he has one purpose for every one of you. But it's not for me to tell you what your purpose is, nor anybody else in this place, nor your parents. It's for you to decide who you're going to be from here on out. You were a student. Now your was, it's completely up to you. Was, and now you're going to who you are. So you can leave your was where it is, take what you learn from the challenges, and now go to the next phase in life and become who you actually are. That is what you lean on to. Heavenly Father, we ask that you just touch every single person, Lord, in this place. Lord, I pray that you touch each graduate, Lord. Lord, as they're about to embark on their journey of a whole new chapter, a whole new set of wheels, Lord, life, challenges, giants, Lord, that they think they've been prepared for, Lord, but some of us who have faced some challenges in our life, some giants in our life, Lord, we know that sometimes it's hard to see around those things, Lord, but you give us the strength, and you give us the ability, Lord, to be who you called us to be. And Father, I pray that the first thing they do is they seek your will in everything they do from here on out, Lord, for their own personal careers, for their own further educations, Lord, for who they choose for their partner and their family, Lord, even their children, Lord, that they would be blessed by those decisions that they make with you first in their lives. Lord, protect them while they go overseas for further education, Lord. Protect them while they're here local in education, Lord. Lord, whatever their endeavor, Lord, I pray that they do not fall on hard ground, Lord, but they will fall on soil, Lord, that their seed will produce good fruit. In the name of Jesus, we all pray, amen.
Please remain standing. We'll now have the platform party exit, led by Ms. Linda Rankin Baker.